Guess what? It's October now, and that means that this neighbor has officially gone from public enemy number 1 to our favorite house on the block. I don't make the rules, I just live by them. What's up, y'all? My name's Pat Acuna, partner and CEO of Old Line Tailgate Co. We've taken a couple weeks off here due to nothing exciting happening in the company. It's been a whole lot of Lowe's and a whole lot of the creamery. We figured we'd spare you. But this week, we officially kick off the fall season because we're going to Oktoberfest in Mount Airy. Oktoberfest is the biggest street festival that Mount Airy holds every year. It's sponsored and ran by the Mount Airy Main Street Association, MAMSA, a group that we were heavily involved with when we owned and operated Lorenzo Wood-Fired Cafe in downtown Mount Airy, right on Main Street. Like all these street festivals, though, it's going to take a couple days to get ready for it. So this morning, we're all meeting at the commissary. We're going to do some prep, clean out the trailer, and start getting ready. But tonight, we've got a couple more things we got to do. We've been invited by Sugarloaf Mountain Vineyards to be the food truck for their Bacchus Club pickup event. Several times per year, all their wine club members show up to pick up their bottles and have a good time. There's going to be live music, great weather for a change, and delicious barbecue from Old Line Tailgate Co. Also, we're doing a drop-off for a pretty big catering job. That's going to be dead in the middle of the winery event. All right, this is some inside baseball stuff, but a few days ago, Michael Jordan's NASCAR team filed a lawsuit against NASCAR for antitrust violations. This is my best impression of Michael Jordan. Here we go. And I took that personally. So right now, we're gonna hope the sun comes back out. We're gonna get out to the commissary and we're gonna get ready for this big weekend. Let's go. And we're out here at the commissary. Anytime we have one of these larger street festivals, it usually takes a few days to get going for it. Annabelle was out here on her day off yesterday. She's doing a ton of prep to kind of lessen the crush that we had to do in the next couple days. It always is nice to be prepared for the big ones. Right, Grant?
That's right.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Look at us labeling stuff.
You got the barbecued ale? You might need more onions and garlic.
So a little bit about Oktoberfest in Mount Airy. Mount Airy's Oktoberfest has always been one of my favorite events of the year. I remember being in like middle school, just old enough for my parents to let me run around on my own with my friends, and spending whatever little cash I had saved up on tchotchkes and stuff in the flea market area, stuff like that. When I got older and moved down south, I went a long time without attending Oktoberfest, but around the time that me and Ange got engaged, and I started working for the family business, Lorenzo's on Main Street in Mount Airy, I immediately became heavily involved in the festival. During my 5 years at Lorenzo's before we shut it down at the end of last year, we always looked forward to Oktoberfest. It was always one of those special days where everything was turned upside down. It wasn't always great for business, but it was a ton of fun. And frankly, one of the things we were disappointed about when we decided to shut down Lorenzo's was that we wouldn't get to be a part of stuff like that anymore. That said, fortunately, we were able to maintain a lot of our relationships with the people of Mount Airy. Billy at Liquidity Ale Works has invited us to bring our food truck to his parking lot once a week for the last several months, and all the folks over at MAMSA, the Mount Airy Main Street Association, immediately extended the invitation for us to come out and be a part of Oktoberfest this year. So that's what's happening. In 2 days, we'll take the trailer down to Mount Airy, set up shop on Main Street, and hopefully sell out of turkey legs for the second year in a row. I guess I should also mention that last year's Oktoberfest was sort of the soft grand opening for Old Line. We sold our barbecue chicken and turkey legs off of the Lorenzo's patio. Legally, it was also Lorenzo's, but it was the first time we got to introduce our recipes and our logo to the public. Frankly, we've been too busy to really think sentimentally about this, and it hadn't really dawned on me the significance until this moment. So hopefully we can take some time on Saturday to take a deep breath and appreciate everything we've done in the last year, because it's been a doozy. But right now, I'm about to walk into Safeway and see if they sell Sternos, because if not, I'm gonna have to go to a Sam's Club and buy 20 of them, and I only need 4. Wish us luck.
A few minutes later.
They had Sternos. I think this is the gel stuff, which I don't prefer, but now I don't have to go to Sam's Club, which is always a good thing. They also had this, Olipop, a new kind of soda. I got grape. It's not great. Plant-based soda. What a time to be alive. All right, back to the commissary to finish prep and get on down to Sugarloaf. Yeah. So to demonstrate how complicated it can be running a food truck out of a commissary kitchen, especially when you're also trying to do catering, is that right now, the restaurant that owns our commissary kitchen that we lease it from is open for business, which means we can't use the kitchen. So we're out here in their parking lot, getting this catering job ready, using just what we have on the truck. But that's the life we chose, and it beats working.
Now you probably get this picture from my public persona, the dime, a pistol packing drug addict who bags on his mama. But I wanna just take this time out to be perfectly.
We installed airbags on the back of our trucks to help handle the weight of the trailer. Like I said in a previous video, our trucks aren't really designed to handle that much weight, but we do what we can. Just about 2 days ago, I had new tires installed on my truck. They're not any bigger, but they're way grippier, and I can already tell a huge difference in towing that thing, especially in the rain. So after a week of really rainy days and sub 70 and sub 60 degree weather, I finally remembered to bring a hoodie to work. Naturally, today it's sunny and 80 degrees outside. It's the only way it can go.
The years that I've wasted is nothing to the tears that I've tasted. So here's what I'm facing: 3 felonies, 6 years of probation. I went to jail for this woman.
All right, we left the commissary and we're on our way to Sugarloaf Mountain Vineyards. And maybe to drink some wine?
Probably.
We'll see. They have good wine.
It's good wine.
There's a bad moon hanging over the city. I can't hear no hymns on the wind.
We made it. It is beautiful out here.
That glass of forget me.
Like I said before, we have done a lot of catering out here as Lorienzo's, and it's really cool to come back with the Old Line truck. We've only done one vineyard before. It wasn't on a great day, but we did like $100 total, which is abysmal. So, I don't know. Barbecue and wine, depending on your headspace, can go together really well, but I feel like for a lot of people it doesn't. If you've ever seen the movie Bottle Shock, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Till tomorrow.
Real thick.
2 C's.
And now we wait.
Waiting.
Saw the bar.
Hello.
All right, well, Grant and Annabelle got a bottle of wine when me and Kyle were here working.
Cheers.
Cheers.
With that lid on, I'm going to pound this thing so fast without realizing it.
Really good.
I've already got it.
And
Well,
then
I know, but that's why I like it, because it's so damn easy to drink it, and then you're like,
Let's say
30 minutes later.
drunk Kyle.
and you said no.
Yeah.
And you said no.
Yeah.
You didn't even look surprised. There's a number. There's a number out
If
there.
somebody wants to pay me to suck their finger, I'm not going to do it.
There's a number.
Why not?
There is a number.
I would.
Everyone's got a price. What's the
And this is my day-to-day with men. It's great.
Hey, we wanted the wine on the truck. That's what happened.
I'm
Fair.
bored what Kyle wanted me to
Fair,
suck his
and
finger.
it's already-
That's not the point.
It's already
It's the point for me.
But it was great wine.
It is pretty good.
You can't go back from that. We got to work together, man. So this is a really cool spot. I've been coming here with my wife pretty much the entire time that we've been in a relationship. Definitely some of the best local wine you're going to get around here, at least our favorite. And it's really cool to start our relationship with them professionally with Old Line. We're doing great out here today. Lots of great sales, but I've got to get on the road and leave these guys because I've got a catering to drop off and set up. So let's go. I got my brand new Speedy Fast all-terrain tires on this thing. We're out in the grass here at Sugarloaf Mountain Vineyard, and I've got all the traction I need. Shout out to the Comas Inn over here. Jonathan and the folks from Vanish took that spot over, at least in some combination. I don't really know the ownership structure, but I've heard nothing but great things about that spot. We go way back with them, and I always love hearing good things about what they're doing.
Girl, I'll never love you again.
Well, that was an intense 45 minutes. I would have liked to shoot like a time lapse of us setting that thing up because that was a really cool backyard party. They've got about a 20-foot tall bonfire made out of pallet wood that they're about to set up. They've got a pizza food truck, a beer truck, all kinds of weird flashing lights all over the yard. That's going to be a really cool party. But as you can probably tell, most people don't prefer you to shoot in their backyard during a private event with all their friends. Hey, Jackpot Boys, I'm passing a tech house. It's not going to make sense to a lot of people, but there are very few things that give me a rush, like setting up for a catering job. It's one of those things that you really got to love doing it if you're going to do it for a career. But that does that. I'm going to call the truck and see if they need me back at the winery. But if not, I'm off to home for a beer and to tuck my daughter in and kiss my wife. Well, they needed me back at the winery, so here I am. Let's finish this one off.
When you know how to smooth talk, you get free wine.
Vinyl sticker with big block letters. And here
All right, well, we're done here at the vineyard. We had a great day, amazing sales. We got along real well with the people out here, and I think we're going to be back pretty soon, which is cool because it's another spot to add to our list of places we do well, which is what we need to keep building on so we can keep returning and build that clientele. For now, though, we're going back to the commissary. We're going to do some dishes. We're going to get all prepped for tomorrow for a bright and early morning at everyone's favorite home improvement warehouse, Lowe's.
A few minutes later.
We're back at the commissary.
Yeah, we are.
Woo! Dishes time. How happy are we?
Very.
Everybody hype it up for the video. Woo! Kyle's doing something. Dishes.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
I was the one worth leaving.
Any raccoons in there?
DC sleeps alone tonight.
So apparently Grant sweet talked the bartenders, and they gave us 2 half-empty bottles of wine to take home.
They're full.
They're full.
Full to the brim.
Oh, they actually
They are full bottles. Thank you, Sugarloaf. Chimera Red. 4th edition.
That sounds pretty fancy. Ooh, that's good.
Chris, you thirsty? You thirsty? What are you just bringing it here?
I'm trying to get us out of here.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
The next morning.
We're at Lowe's. Kyle just got here. Annabelle is going to Baltimore for a concert tonight. Annabelle, who are you going to see tonight?
Billie Eilish.
Is that something the kids are listening to these days?
She's young enough, yeah.
Dude, you have no idea how many flies we've killed today. So we've learned through trial and error and experience that if you bring a barbecue truck that's actively cooking meat anywhere, especially if you go to a vineyard or a creamery or a farm or any of the places we go on a regular basis, you're going to have a fly problem. No matter how clean you are or careful you are.
Stink bug problem as well.
Flies, stink bugs, lantern bugs, spotted lantern flies.
Hey, but lantern bug, they hide when it's raining, so that's good. They only come out in the sun.
No, but that suggests that they're highly intelligent. They might overtake us. They're popping up like rural farms. No, they weren't a problem a year ago, and they're a problem now. What are they going to be next year?
That's fair.
There's going to be a competing food truck this time next year ran by spotted lantern flies. It's not going to be good, but they're going to undercut us on price. We're having fun out here.
I had dreams about flies last night.
I dream about the spiders in my garage on a regular basis. I kind of think I need to see somebody about it, but it's a rational fear. There's a lot of them. All right, well, it's 11:54 a.m., and I just finished my shortest day on the truck ever. There are no normal work days on the truck. Literally every single day, every single shift is running and gunning and just getting what needs to get done. So as of now, I'm headed back down to Sugarloaf Mountain, where we were last night, and I'm picking up all the equipment that catering job rented from us last night. Then I'm headed over to the commissary to cook off some pasta, because tomorrow's Oktoberfest, and if there's one thing I know Germans like, it's macaroni and cheese, barbecue style. So yeah, that's the rest of my day. Let's go.
Little map dots, New York to LA. We were teenage dreaming, front seat leaning. Baby, come give me a kiss. Put me on the cover of the Rolling Stone, uptown, down home, American kids. Growing up in
Pickup complete. We're done here. This house is actually on a golf course that I used to work at. I didn't realize that last night. It's actually the first golf course I ever played golf at, too. This is kind of a hard driveway to back out of. We're gonna get it done, though. All right, off to the commissary. Home sweet home. So this is becoming a reoccurring thing here, but I just spent 2 hours cooking and editing the first portion of this video and forgot to film. So we're still here at the commissary. I don't have much to show off, but that's 3 pans of cavatappi. Tomorrow, that's gonna be macaroni and cheese at the Oktoberfest. But yeah, we're about done here. As we speak right now, Grant and Kyle are getting ready to go to the East Church community. It's a great neighborhood in Frederick. They're really cool with food trucks. We've been out there several times already, and it's always a good time, always great great sales, so they're gonna kill it with that. Annabelle is on her way to what I know is the Royal Farms Arena. I forget what it's called now, in downtown Baltimore, and she said she's gonna film, so we'll see. I'll tell you what, if she did film, then we're gonna do that right now.
Alrighty, so Friday, about 11:30, I'm heading out. Got a concert tonight, seeing Billie Eilish. Very excited. I think it's gonna be a great time. And thanks to the boys, I can go because we got an event tonight. So they're taking care of that. And then we have Oktoberfest tomorrow. But I look like a mess and it's time to go get ready and showered for Billie.
A few minutes later.
All right, so showered and changed. This is Alyssa's fit. Cute. Billie. Turn around. Eilish.
We got the shirt.
Yup.
And then we got her fit. Got the big jacket with the black tee. Little sweatpants actually.
And the bandana. Gotta have the bandana. All right, we are off to Baltimore. Chilling out before 7 o'clock when the show starts.
White shirt. I red my blood, ain't no sleeping. Yeah, on your tippy toes, creeping around it like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you. Oh please, I do what I want when I'm wanting to. My soul so cynical.
All right, so we made it. There are so many people already walking around and it's 3-4 hours shy of the concert. We will see you guys in a little bit.
I'm the bad guy.
Duh. We are waiting for Billie. Crowd's getting a little impatient.
I like it when you take control, even if you know that you don't own me. I'll let you play the role, I'll be your animal. My mommy likes to sing along with me, but she won't sing this song if she reads all the lyrics. She'll pity the men I know.
All right, guys, it is 10:30. Amazing show. Like, there are no words. None.
Unreal.
I personally was not a Billie Eilish fan before meeting Alyssa. After tonight,
She's in love
yeah,
with a whole other girl, but it's Billie, so it's okay.
it's never gonna happen.
It's understandable.
But just wow. Now we're gonna go hit up some Mickey D's in Mount Airy because they are 24/7 and we are hungry. So catch you at Mickey D's. Already put the order online. Well, we made it home. It's about midnight. It was a great day, great concert. But now it's time to get back to reality. Big day tomorrow. We got Oktoberfest in Mount Airy all day, selling turkey legs and barbecue, pulled pork, chopped beef, sausage, chicken, burgers, hot dogs. It's good. We'll see y'all tomorrow, Oktoberfest, Mount Airy.
Boy, that sure looks like a fun time that Annabelle's having at the Billie Eilish show right now. We're all done here at the commissary, or at least I'm all done here at the commissary. Kyle and Grant are out at East Church doing their thing. Annabelle's in Baltimore doing her thing, either with or without her camera. And I'm off to home. I think I'm gonna make it home in time to tuck in my daughter tonight. Anyway, it's been a great few days, and we've got a great rest of the week coming up. Tomorrow's kind of our 1-year birthday. It's really funny how we didn't really see that coming. Ooh, Ange put a bunch of little ghosties in the front yard. That's fun. Bet Evie loves those. All right, see you tomorrow.
The next morning.
Is Is yodeling German? I feel like it is in cartoons. Good morning, everybody. It's 8 a.m. in food truck hours, which makes it 6 a.m. in normal person hours, and we are on our way to the commissary. We've got a full day of pretzel eating, beer drinking, and cultural appropriationing, but it's okay because it's European. I am genuinely excited about this event. We always look forward to every event, but this is one that hits home for me. After everything that went down in the last year, I genuinely did not expect to be involved in Oktoberfest this year, and the fact that we're going to be dead in the middle of it, arguably more involved than we were when we had the restaurant, is definitely a check in the win column for us. But this video is already way too long, so I'm going to shut up and just drive to the commissary. You little. Bill!
I literally brought this just for the video.
Let's get German, y'all. Billy's German, right?
Billy better give us beer today like he does all the time.
Oh, there's more than one Billy in play. Holy crap! It's all coming together. I hope we don't get them confused. Hey, where's Grant? Don't give him an excuse to not be here. No, we got a dog on. We got a dog on him for not being here. I'm trying to talk about my brother. Dude, High's coffee sucks. It sucks so bad. It tastes like water. I like water. Kyle, you excited for today?
Yeah, buddy. Oh, shit.
You're supposed to say, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
And grab my grill out of my truck and the socket set.
Kyle broke the truck again.
Now rusted.
I think we can all agree that Russell Wilson is not the answer at QB on the banks of the Three Rivers, but he did not break the trailer.
That rusted.
What's the difference? Oh, it's gonna be a long day.
We get there, we should just play yodeling on the speaker.
Me and the viewers discussed this earlier in my driveway. Is yodeling German?
It can be.
I feel like it is, but it's German in cartoons. Oh, we got to play a drinking game with Lederhosen, like. You know Lederhosen? Like German mountain clothes? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like the like the suspenders attached to the green shorts
like
with like a white button-down shirt. Yeah, that deal.
Oh yeah.
All right, so anytime we see a grown man wearing Lederhosen, we have to take some kind of shot or drink or something.
Okay.
Yeah, drink. It's beer. We're not drinking liquor at Oktoberfest. What if we drank liquor at Oktoberfest? This coffee sucks. We're here at Oktoberfest. It's really cool and really weird being here again. It's really weird. It's pretty weird. It's kind of like graduating high school and then going to work at the high school the next year. Like we had this big emotional goodbye to this place and we're still here serving food. Literally, I mean, we're 150 yards away from where our restaurant was, but it's cool. It's starting to look like Oktoberfest. How we doing?
So far, so good.
Yeah? Woo! The sun's coming out. It's going to be a great day.
Just like this day.
Grabbing trays.
Barbecue Sundays. Trays for Sundays. Oh, and turkey legs. Give me one.
Sounded like it was dying.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm realizing in real time that a lot of the German stereotypes I've always leaned on are actually like Swiss. Like
Definitely more Swiss.
Too.
It's a lot of Austrian. Yeah.
I mean, there's German Alps.
They had a tendency to kind of take the land around them.
Oh, we're ready to go. Ready to go, ready to go. Fun fact, guys, all the kids in that band are Dave Grohl's love children. It's true, he's insatiable. Alright, well, we just had about our busiest 2.5 hours.
Oh my god!
This thing's not even half done and we're almost out of food.
I've never had to cook so fast.
The ribs are doing the worm. This has been nuts. This is absolutely the busiest we've ever been as a company. It's fantastic. Hey y'all, welcome to Old Line. Woo! Woo!
Look at this dog.
Grant loves a dog.
I do love a dog.
Like one specific dog that you're in love with?
Yeah, which dog?
Her name is Chi Chi. She lives in Chicago.
Actually explains a lot.
Alright,
Give me one.
Where does the magic finger go?
Damn it, Kyle.
That could be anything.
You we're at the bitter end. The bitter end. So today is the second best day we've ever had on the truck. So hour for hour, this is the best day we've ever had. Yeah. Crazy. Kyle's being dirty again. Kyle, why you gotta be dirty all the time?
I was raised by Scott Bradshaw.
I know Scott, that plays. That makes a lot of sense. As the person who generally works the window on this truck, if you have a name that has a simple and easy abbreviation, always use that name. Like if your name is Nicholas, I don't care that you prefer to go by Nicholas. Just tell me your name's Nick, because I have to type in all those letters, and on a busy day it adds up.
And they're spelled wrong.
And then I spell them wrong, and I look stupid. And Kyle calls out for Nick and Bus. All right, that's a wrap on, almost said in the streets, Oktoberfest. Hour for hour, that was our most profitable day we've ever had. And now it's time to close up and drink beer. Right, Kyle? Yep. Kyle said yep. All right, so Oktoberfest is over. We're actually going to be right across the street from here tomorrow at Liquidity Ale Works all day. So instead of taking the trailer home, we're just going to wait until our friends 50/50 Burger clear out of Liquidity, and then we're going to take our trailer and park it over there where it will sit until we get there tomorrow morning. Now we just have to wait for them to move. And our friends at 50/50 Burger are now able to move their trailer, so we can move ours. All right, we got the trailer parked at Liquidity. It's all tucked away, ready for us tomorrow morning, and I'm headed home. Ange and Evie went out for one last little beach trip with my in-laws, Jay and Linda, so I've got the bachelor pad all to myself tonight. Gonna watch YouTube videos with the TV turned all the way up, and I'm gonna pop popcorn after 11 p.m. We're also realizing together, in the most comical way possible, that it's gonna be way harder to shoot in the truck going into the winter season, because the sun doesn't stay up until 9 p.m. anymore. And I was so confident that the GoPro would be a high enough quality camera for this channel. Anyway, we had hour by hour the best day we've ever had as a company today. And through trial and error off of the other festivals we've done this year, we were also able to hone in the efficiency and profitability of the entire preparation for the event. Long story short, we made exactly enough food to get through the day. We didn't have to turn anyone away because we ran out, and we're not going home with a whole bunch of extra food that we didn't sell. So long story short, success, success, success. This was a great day, and thank you to Mamza, Kelly, and everyone else who contributed to making this a great event, because you personally gave us the opportunity to make a lot of money today. And for anyone who's ever started a small business before, you'll know that that money's not going into our pockets. It's keeping this pirate ship afloat and allowing us to keep going next month, because in self-employment, nothing is assured. That's going to be it for tonight, but we'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at Liquidity for one more day in Mount Airy. Good night.
The next morning.
All right, so the day after Oktoberfest, we're here at Liquidity Ale Works in Mount Airy. Grant here is doing some dishes.
Got done on the truck.
How was Oktoberfest?
Oktoberfest was great.
It was a lot.
Amazing day, but very long day, and we're very tired today.
Very busy, no breaks. Maybe some beer.
There was some beer.
There was some beer. There was a little bit of beer. But that's okay. We're bouncing back, getting over it. Let's see how today goes.
Now we play the waiting game.
Yeah, wait. With a little bit of food that we have left, because we sold out of a lot of stuff yesterday.
Oh my god.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Skeleton menu today.
Skeleton. But we wait for the people. Well, it has been a long day here at Liquidity in Mount Airy. We did okay. Ran out of a few more things, but cleaning up, getting ready to go back to the commissary.
Yeah, just brought on the table. Couple last things. Almost done. Good day.
Yeah, good day.
Great day.
Running out of more things though. All right, we made it back to the commissary kitchen, finishing off a couple things like trash and getting ready for tomorrow, Monday. And this is definitely part of the night where I feel like Pat right now.
Oh, walking around
videoing and not doing shit. So I'm gonna start doing stuff, and we'll see.
Around out there.
Well, yeah, right. All right, so that's a wrap. I'm gonna go help now.
The next morning.
Well, that's it for Oktoberfest. That's the first event that we as a company have now done twice. It's the 1-year anniversary of us operating for the first time. And while it's not official, it symbolically just feels like we've cemented our presence in the Mount Airy community beyond the Lorenzo restaurant. We had a great time, a great sales day. We got to see all the people we love in Mount Airy, and it was just a great time overall. So that's gonna do it for this one. If you are still watching somehow, thank you. I don't plan on making videos this long anymore. They're an enormous task to edit and get done and then upload somehow. So just look forward to this channel still evolving into the end of the year. Once again, we do not beg for subscribers, so hang out or don't, but we would love to see you back for more tailgate adventures in the future. Keep on highway living, and we'll see you next time. Peace.